Can I live? Can I live?
Yo, what's good, YouTube? I probably said a couple weeks ago that, I was maybe like a week ago, saying I was gonna blog again, and here I am. It's funny because you a lot of times you well, at least for me, I sit and try and go over, what I can actually put out to people, you know what I mean, and make people interested or even give a fuck about what I'm talking about. No matter how many YouTube channels I watch, no matter how many, ideas I get from looking at different things, for me, I guess the biggest thing, it really only makes sense for me to talk to the youth. The youth is probably something that should mean a lot to every man, especially a black man, but for me, just the youth is very important, especially because of the way that, I grew up, broken home, yada, 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 same story. But it's near and dear to my heart, so that's like the biggest thing for me. With this fitness thing, because of the military, it's really a big part of my life. And the last few years, excuse me, I've been trying to take it to another level, just as far as the whole bodybuilding aspect of it all. But a lot of times at the gym that I attend, a couple guys in there, we always talking about what we should have did or what we wish we could have did in the beginning, to have made things a little different as far as the type of gains that we've achieved over the years. So my message to I guess high school kids or kids transitioning from high school to college that playing sports, and because I play sports, I played football, played basketball, wasn't the greatest as and wasn't an all-star athlete, but I played sports. But the thing that I didn't do was I didn't hit the weight room. Not because I didn't want to, just I had the wrong mentality about the weight room growing up. Used to think, when you lift weights, it was all about getting chicks, which, I guess that's something to do with it. But when you're a kid, I'm like, I already get girls. I'm tall, chicks dig the tall, dark, and handsome look. So, I had no issues with getting girls when I was in school. So lifting weights was just like, whatever, I don't need to do it. But obviously years later, when I rewired my mental, I understood that wasn't what it was about. So my message again to kids: get in the weight room now. Not just for a bodybuilding standpoint, but just for the strength and conditioning factor of it. Now, training the kid at the gym that I attend, shout out to the kid Alex. Kid came to me like 8 or 9 months ago. I guess he was impressed by what he's seen me doing, and because of his age, he's trying to progress in between high school, graduate, attending college, soon to be trying out for I believe it's USF. My apologies to you, kid, if I got the school wrong, but I believe it's USF. But he had no know-how of how to weight train. So I've been working with him for the last 8 or 9 months, I believe. And the kid has made exceptional changes, strength changes, gains, physique-wise. Just numbers is deadlifting and bench press, the basic compound movements like that. He went from, he was barely squatting 185. Now, the kids in the gym just the other day, attempting 405, and I actually believe he got one set, but I wasn't in the back room with him, so I didn't really get to see it. But I mean, that right there, and to me, he already had the strength. It's just that he didn't have somebody pushing him, which I believe is the problem in high schools now, because most high schools don't have a specific strength and conditioning person that shows you kids what you should be doing, how you should be doing. Everybody's just really relying on, Tom and Joe standing next to them, that their brother probably lift weights, so they know a little bit about something, but they really don't know what they're doing. So, kids are all wrong, their mechanics are terrible, and it's just not allowing them to be the best, so that when they do try and get to that collegiate level, it's kind of like starting all over. So, but I guess some training and bad training is better than no training at all. So, kids, high school kids, most importantly, freshman year, sophomore, junior, senior, get in the gym. Start now. Whether you plan on being a professional bodybuilder, an all-around athlete, football, baseball, basketball, hockey, lacrosse, whatever the sport is that you play, get in the gym, because the gym really matters. It's going to help you in the long run, and then you won't have to make up for so much down the line. Again, like I said, it sucks because I know these college coaches these high school coaches are stuck with so many jobs. I remember the coach in my high school. This guy was a social studies teacher. He was the football coach. He's a mentor to a bunch of kids. He's got to worry about designing plays, defensive, offensive, and then on top of that, the guy's got a family. He's open the gym up and tell everybody to go in. Like, these guys don't have, they give enough of their time already, but they don't have time, to give everything as far as taking guys in the gym. And some of these coaches might know a lot about strength training, not to say that they don't, but just it takes so much time, which they don't have. So that that's where I see the missing piece of the puzzle. But still, for a guy like me, because I didn't really care for the gym and I really had nobody pushing me, the coach just unlocked the door, tell us to go in, and we go in if we want. If not, whatever, we in there. Kids is lollygagging. Guys next to me lifting weights, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm a skinny kid. Nobody's pushing me. Whatever, I waste time and then I leave. But I know there's kids out there doing that. Don't do it. Train. Some training is better than no training at all, because if you're trying to be an athlete down the line, this shit will definitely help you out. To my youth, for sure, there's a lot of distractions out there, and I see it even more now. I sound like an old head, but I'm not that old. But if you want me to be your old head, I'll be your old head and kick the game to you boys and ladies. Definitely try and prioritize, or try and get your priorities straight. You got your whole life for partying, all of the things that teenagers see as cool now. Social media has really fucked up the world. And I'm on YouTube now and I say that, but you know what I'm saying, when I was coming up, a lot of the stuff that is there for kids to see or to know about, 12, 11, 13 years old, it's too much stuff given to you. A lot of things we didn't know until we got of age to be able to participate in those things. But now kids can sit in their room, or you kids can sit in your room and find out all the negativities about the world, all the the things that's going on in the streets, even if you're not from the streets. And I really think it's poisoning the youth. So I feel like it's an obligation of mine to let you kids know that life is short. Yes, it is, but you do have your entire life to do these things. So just wait. Focus, yo. Focus. If you're not into some type of sport, get into athletics. I mean, it don't have to be sports. I mean, pick up piano lessons, grab an instrument. Kids, especially inner city kids, or suburban rural kids that are maybe 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and thinking they're gangster, or they want to be down, and they're listening to the music, or whatever, man. There's so many different things with it, but do something to keep yourself active, yo, and find something that you're good at, and practice at it, because I'm telling you, this life is short, and the shit will go by so fast, and the next thing you know, you'll be like, oh, where did my life go? I shoulda, woulda, coulda, and that's what we don't want. We don't want to sing the shoulda, woulda, couldas, man. You know what I'm saying? So save all that garbage, all the partying, the drugs, the sex. I mean, for all you kids out there, I'm talking to you from the ages of, and it's crazy, I gotta go, and they say the age of 13 to 21. 13 to 21. Take that time, this time in your life, to mold yourself or who you are. Learn responsibilities early. When your parents tell you to do certain things, listen to your parents. Sometimes parents are whack, we think, or they lame. We think they don't understand. But as you get older, eventually you're gonna see that your parents knew more than you thought they knew, and they were just trying to warn you. So listen to your parents. Be responsible. Just because they're just trying to mold you to be a good person, in society. You can't listen to your parents now when they tell you simple things, and you're disobedient. What's gonna happen when you get in the real world and you're out in the streets? And now when you're disobedient, it's bigger consequences. So we look at the large picture, or the grand scheme of it all. To my youth, find something that you're good at, stick to it, leave all the negative shit alone, because you got time for that when you get older. You know what I mean? You got time to party. And now is the time to focus. Say all that to say, again, with this weight training, strength conditioning, for my youngins that's playing sports, or you think you might have you might want to get into something later on in life, start now. Even if you don't have anybody there that's showing you the way, pushing you, use the internet for more than what you guys are using it for. You know what I mean? There's a lot of content online giving people advice on how to build muscle, how to do things the correct way, and on and on. The list goes on and on. So I rambled on long enough. The blogs is coming. Hope you like what you hear from the boy. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Always looking for subscribers. Anybody that want to hear me ramble on. Again, the content is coming. I'm on the fence about a lot of things. I am a trainer. I am a coach. I believe I'm a motivational speaker. Do a lot of things. Of course, I work a regular 9 to 5. I'm a parent. Got a lot on my plate. But I'm just trying to find a way how I really want to attack this thing. But most importantly for me, I got the love for the people and the love for the youth, and I think that's going to carry me a long way. So if you like your boy, hit the subscribe button. Tell me what you think about the channel, and I'll see you next time. One.